Welcome to June in No Man's Land, the Everything Challenge. We're in one of those weird months where there is nothing to do on the calendar. We can't do any planting anymore unless we want to focus on the more red beets or carrots or parsnips down the bottom. Not going to do olives. Poplar is an option, but I'm not interested in that at the start of the game. I think something tree-based might be in order. Our trees have grown. I noticed that they popped up last episode. These are all the ones we planted. So there's a big line of them here and then all the way across the back up to there. We could log this, which we own. Half of this we own, but a little bit of the left. Maybe the option we should go for actually is probably just to plant some. But I think for beginning, I think I might just finish logging over here on the left-hand side. We'll keep these medium-sized ones. They're not a huge amount of capacity, so not really worth fighting with them. But there's some big ones at the back that we own, so I think I might do that. Actually, we're on the property next to us, 57. I probably should have driven on the road rather than through here. But yeah, so we own all the ones in front of us. So I think all the big ones, anything that's going to have some decent amount of capacity, we might do. We'll just leave them on the ground for now. So let's get a time lapse going and see how long it takes us to get this little area deforested. Looks like we've found the world border. Can't get the head across. So that should be the end of all the big ones, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got every last one of them. That's about, I don't know, 7, 6, maybe more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Yeah, I was right. That's 7. So let's return this guy back over to the other side. We've got $100,000, so we can probably afford to put one production down. Probable one is probably sheep. The sheep pen down here, we'll have a look at it. I'm pretty sure it's not keeping up with production anywhere close to what the spinnery needs. So I think we need probably maybe even a 3-to-1 ratio. And so it's very tempting to put another one just down here. I might be able to squeeze one right there actually. But we'll park this over here in preparation of cutting some of these trees down. We don't, you can see the grass box here. This is where we end up with. This is the land we own that way to the left, but we don't own this property right now. And you can see the border of it, of what we do and don't own. I think we might, because the drop-off point is on this side, I think I'm tempted to try to put another sheep pen down in here. I don't remember how much they cost, but there's only one way to find that out, isn't there? So, animals, sheep, the large one, 79,000. Oh, we can afford that. And we have spare grass. So I think it's just a matter of... Yeah, so we'll have to move these bags out of the way. But yeah, I think we can put another one right there. And it's nice and consistent. Yeah, something like that would be quite good, I think. But I don't think we've got the land here. We don't own the land. See, that's the box we don't own. We could put it out here, so it drops them off on the right side, the bottom side. No, let's do this. So we'll have to move these other ways. So let's grab the forklift. We can do that. Forklift's just here. I think I might just try and push these rather than pick them up, because they're barely in the way. These are all the lime that's left over. And that should do it. All right, let's try now. Animal, sheep. Just going to line these up so they're the same orientation. It looks pretty close. Don't need too much space on the right hand side here for a forklift. I think just trying to work out the alignment about there. Cool, and then we'll do some landscaping. I think we'll just make the gap between them dirt. Go there a bit more. And then at the front, yeah, at the front could be dirt too. Cool. So the next step is to get a whole lot of bales into it, and also by sheep. I'll use this forklift to pick up at least one bale just to have at least something in it. I'll steal one of these. Oh, there's a spare one kind of here at the end, so we'll steal this one. I think, yeah, just enough power to lift that up. So we'll pop this here, and then we'll go and actually use the bale trailer to pick up all the spare ones out of the... I always do that upside down. I always want to go down instead of up. So that should be consumed. Let's buy some sheep. I think we should have enough ability to buy everything at this point. We'll just buy 60, buy, and then we'll buy 5. Cool. So they will start producing, and that's quite accessible. That's good. That works. And we've got one small one over here. Might as well put that in the spinnery to keep it active. So we're going to be ferrying the wool from this side across to the other side to the left here quite a lot. Hopefully I've made it close enough. My plan was to make them kind of triangle formation, but I think this across the road's okay for now. Please zip into here. I'm pretty sure this production's turned on. Let the autosave happen. Down the bottom, fabric. Yep, it's turned on. It's got a tiny amount. It's set to distribute at this point. I want to put it into a clothing factory. And then wood. How much money do we have left over now? So $58,000. It would be nice to put down another wood industry, just so that the sawmill over here on the left-hand side is completely being used at the moment. The output is way higher than the consumption, so it's just sitting there doing nothing, waiting for someone to use wood. Out of the way, and then we'll spawn out probably all of them. As you can see, there's no, actually I might only do about 5, because just in case we have grass. I want the big bales. Yeah, so these ones, the 5,000 ones, are fermenting. So these ones are just straight grass bales. I'll get yeah, we'll get 6. My thought process being, if we get another farm of sheep, which is highly likely because I don't think there's enough sheep just to keep that spinnery busy, we'll need to have food for them. So let's pick these up. Oh, I got that wrong. I'll try not to drive on the crop because it will destroy. Watch these beams move out because they're defaulting to the 150 width right now. But these are right here. Yeah, it's hard to show you, but the right and the left hand side red bars will get wider. I think it's really cool animation, that. Get these 6 on. I do like this bell trailer. In my Xbox series, where I just play on the couch every once in a while, I own about 10 of these. And so, because just loading and unloading is just so slow and laborious, what I do is I load them onto the trailer, and then I just have a fleet of trailers that I use for storage. How am I going to do this? I'm going to probably have to back... Yeah, I'm going to probably do it how I did the other one and just back into it. Yeah, so I have a whole fleet of them for storage. So rather than putting them on the ground, they get picked up and then they ferment on the trailer, and it works quite well. I mean, obviously it's a big cost. I did it mainly because there's a bale limit and on Xbox, and having them on the ground didn't really achieve anything. Because there were so few you could have, I didn't have to have that many trailers to... Oh, come on, don't fall over. Oh, don't stick on there. I have never had that happen before. Oh, don't tip over. And done. I don't know whether those are in a trigger, but we can worry about that later. Alright. Now what? We've kind of thinned out the trees, which also helps our frame rate. I'm not seeing any glitches. Our wheat and everything is fully fertilized. Let's have a look at the map. Just double check that we're good everywhere. Our world's getting bigger. I mean, if you look at our farmland, it's definitely getting bigger and bigger. I probably will buy this one next, 46. The sorghum crop is huge. Wheat, oats, carrots, red beets, and parsnips. This is our grass field. Turn grass on. So we're getting up there in the crop numbers. We've still got a lot of these rows type stuff to do. And obviously there's all the crops to do with like potatoes and stuff and beets. What else I'm going to check is fertilization. Oh, growing's happening well. So, okay, the only thing we've got left to fertilize is our new field. So let's grab our new Massey Ferguson tractor, which has the narrow tires, so we don't get crop destruction. I think the initial ploughing means that we don't have weeds the first season. I think that's how it works. Got plenty in there, it's full. I'm gonna let the worker do this because I am terrible at doing that as a straight job. So what I might do, yep, I'm just gonna sit here on the corner and we're gonna watch him go up and down. with that, the worker's finished the job. Let's have a look at how well he did it. Oh, it's nice and perfect. Awesome. So jump over there and get him to come home. Oh, I barely used any fertilizer either. It was at 100% when we started. So yeah, I think this field's going to be quite good. You can set the worker off. It's nice and square. And we should have a pretty good, easy harvest out of it. We need to put all this grain somewhere. We're going to end up with a lot of crops. We're going to grow wheat, oats, and sorghum particularly. And we are going to need to put them somewhere. So the options are to put them into a silo or put them into a production. I'm a little worried that the production may get overwhelmed and there won't be enough space left. So we may have to have a silo. Let's quickly refill this. Oh, that's seed. Actually, are we out of... Oh, we're out of fertilizer in the yard. We'll run up to the shop. Alright, let's get some more fertilizer. We'll get... I'm going to keep it conservative at this moment because I don't want to use up too much money. Actually, you know, I'm going to keep it really conservative. Because I really want to have enough money to buy a production very soon. So our little area in front of us is much thinner, much cleaner. I think it will help the frame rate a fair bit. I'm liking our compound. It's quite practical. It's been working quite well. Haven't had any major hiccups yet. You can see how we mowed half this grass and then the other half next time. So we'll wait for another month before we bother mowing that. And that way this land will be at the same growth stage. What's left to do? I think we should we be planting trees or could that wait? I don't know. Let's have a look at production costs, I guess. As I said, the sawmill's making more than is being consumed. So it would be nice to put another wood-based production down. We only have $70,000. So I think we're going to be in the platinum expansion area. So we need something that's short planks. So this one's short planks. We've got this one already. This is the chairs. The flooring factory, so it's 110. Very expensive. Long planks, long planks, long. And now we're into other premium stuff. Just new assets to repeat things. Yeah, this is probably what we're heading towards at some point. We'll get the oil factory going, and then you can do potato crisps. We probably should be aiming towards this one so that we have somewhere to put all our carrots and stuff. Or the soup factory. They're both quite expensive though. Let's have a look at silos. We don't need a super expensive one. But even then, they're not cheap. 72,000. I think there might be a cheap version that comes with... Yeah, there's a little $18,000 one. I'm not sure how the... Oh, this is ones where you have to auger it into the... Yeah, it says here you have to auger it into the top. So you'd have to have it by an auger. Liquids. This is a pumps and hoses. It's all liquid stuff. And then No Man's Land has a very cheap silo. We may have to rely on this just from a money point of view. Holds 200,000, which should just be enough for all of our crops. I don't even know where I'd put it. Probably right there, actually. It would be a bad plot. Yeah, that probably could work. Put it right there. I think aesthetically it would work too. But yeah, we'll do that in the future. But for now, I think I might... We'll put this... That trailer can stay there. I think I might just do a quick run around with this thing, and we'll pick up some of the logs just to help frame rate. And yeah, just get some logs into the sawmill until it's at full capacity. It will take, let's have a look, another autosave. It will take probably about 100,000. So yeah, it'll probably take a lot of the logs that are on the ground. Using the universal load mod. I don't know if it shows up in the DLC list. No, it doesn't, because it's a rather than being an object, it is a thing. But yeah, it's by Loki 27 or something, and it applies to most trailers and truck and containers, and it just adds this very small radius of loading. It doesn't support loading as you drive, and so yeah, Shift R to load, and then Shift I to unload. So I just quickly go around. We'll pick up some of these things, help our frame rate, dump them in the sawmill, and then probably can call it a day. And that is it. I think we actually picked up all of them. There's a couple where the auto load wouldn't pick them up. I'm not sure why. Unstrap these and hopefully get them to settle down a bit. There we go. Yeah, it looks quite thin now. The sawmill took all 100, 1,000-ish that we just added, so that should keep it busy for a while. But it reminds us that we have to keep on planting trees, because we do go through them quite fast. So we planted, I think, 30 over there. That line over there is 30. So I think today we'll finish off by renting the tree planter and getting 30-ish more, or maybe 20 more on the ground. We'll just disconnect that. That can just stay the way it is. Run up here. Grab the tree planter. Now we don't have to put them back to where we were. So forestry equipment. So I think we'll put them down by that new field that we made last time. Forestry equipment. And then we want this guy. How much is it? 26. The leasing's really cheap though. Yeah, we'll keep leasing it. There's no reason to own it. And then we'll buy tree saplings, and we'll buy 3. It's pity the tree saplings are too heavy to carry as a person. It'd be nice if you could pick them up and just put them on a trailer. Alright, let's go plant some trees. I'll see you over at the field. Alright, the plan is to put it right on the boundary. But we need to leave enough space for a truck, which should be enough there. Hopefully this grass is representative of what's possible. So let's lower that down. So where is the point? It might be a little bit too narrow for us to put it here, because we won't be able to get a truck next to it for the oh, we should make it one stripe of the harvester going down before. It should be alright. Squeeze across to the left a little bit. Alright, let's dial up 0 degrees on the compass and we'll get this done. That tree's going to be in the way, so we're going to have to just jump out and do something about that. Alright, 3 to go. My thinking has been put the tree somewhere where it's out of the render distance. This area we won't be around too much. And done. And so we can afford to put them there. Because it's the circle of influence. And you can see it like out there in the grass field how it's going from dark green to light green. We're going to be way out there most of the time, so the rate doesn't matter as much, as in the rate of trees that we have in this area. I'm tempted to cut these off, but that will be next time. But quite a successful episode. We've got a new sheep farm down, so hopefully that will keep the spinnery a bit more active. We've invested in our timber future. Next time, since it's another non-growing month, plan is to get another production down. Might be able to squeeze it right in the middle here, particularly right here, because there's no reason for us to drive through here diagonally. We can kind of go through square. Probably that shingle factory or something like that. But as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you next time on the Everything Challenge.